The best way to get to the Delsea 1 or the Past Generation website is to open up your camera app, point it at one of the Delsea 1 QR codes located around the school, and then click on the banner at the top of the camera app. Clicking on this banner will open up the proper page in Safari, and then you can simply log in using your lunch code to the areas in question. Once you're on the page, scroll down to the bottom and use the thing at the bottom to either bookmark or set this page as an icon on your home screen. This will make finding this page easier in the future. Sometime during homeroom, you should log on to this site and see if there's any pending passes for you. Then go to your expected Delsea 1 location and each morning tell us where you think you're going to be. Don't worry if this changes, but give your best guess as to where you're going to be spending Delsea 1. Feel free to hit create more than once if you're going to be in more than one location. Then you just click on the Delsea Crusader icon and it will take you back to the page that you had bookmarked before. If you're going to be with a teacher, and you can wait till you're in Delsea 1 to do this, but just like you have in the past, click on the Register a Teacher Visit. A little new, now you're just going to type in the last few letters of the teacher's name. You only need a few, and then you'll see a little drop-down list. Click on that, pick the teacher who you're going to be with, just like you did before. Pick the reason for your Delsea 1 visit, and if you'd like, you could put in optional comments. When you're done, hit create. After a few moments, it should show up in the place below where it says entries for today. If you're impatient, you can always click on the refresh data, and if you make an entry you shouldn't have, just click on the X. You will also be able to use this area to create hall passes or to manage hall passes. So if you're in a teacher's room and you need to go somewhere, you just type the first few letters of the teacher's name, find the teacher from the list that you'd like to use, set your reason for going away from that teacher's room, and then if you'd like, you put in optional comments. Once this is done, you hit create. Creating a pass does not make that pass valid. The teacher first must approve of that pass. So you just create the pass. The pass will then show up down below under your entries for today. If it doesn't show up immediately, you could always hit refresh data. Once the pass shows up, you'll see it's created and it's waiting to be approved. Once the teacher approves the pass, you could then go to your destination, and somebody should then mark when you arrive, when you leave, and they'll mark again when you return back to class. Sometimes you will need to change the teacher that is associated with the pass. So if the pass was created by one teacher, but you want to use the pass with another teacher, just use the top table to type in the teacher who's going to approve your pass, highlight their name, and then go down and click on the teacher who made the pass. The pass will then transfer ownership to the teacher who's actually going to approve your leaving of the classroom.